I'm Laura. I create amazing retreats in the Sacred Valley of Peru. And I do that because I love Peru. And now that I've been doing it for a while, I've seen the amazing things that can happen in just a week. Because, first of all, there's an energy here. And second of all, people know that. And so when they come, they're really open to having something amazing happen in their life. And it's just so fun to be a part of that, to watch that. My business partner, he's been guiding for 20 years. He's half Quechua and he's so amazing at what he does. And it's just, that's where the fun is and very rewarding to see people, get what they came for.
Do they typically come for, like, these business retreats, or is it just travel and experience that area?
Yeah, people usually come for a transformational retreat. So I will, like, if you're a thought leader, and you have a community, you can bring your community, and then I take care of everything. So all you have to do is show up and shine, and you don't have to worry about is the chef here, is the band here, is the, any of that kind of thing. So, so they're coming with someone that they know, and they're really looking forward to having intimate time with this person, that they're sitting at their table and they're on these excursions with them, but we take care of everything to make that as flawless as possible.
What's some advice that you would give to someone wanting to start a business?
Well, I would say it's gonna take much longer and it's gonna cost much more than you're thinking. So be ready for that. I mean, I've been doing this for 8 years and I feel like I'm just getting started, because there's you figure out what doesn't work and what doesn't work and what doesn't work before you ever figure out what works. And so you really have to have some stamina to say, what, I feel like it's so much easier to do when you're sure about it, when you're like, this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna find a way to do it. And if so many things go wrong before I figure that out, then I'm gonna just keep finding a new way. And that's pretty much what I've done. But I just love it and I wanna do it, so I just keep just keep moving forward, and it's not easy to have your own business. It's a lot more fun than going to a job every day if you're into solving problems and coming up with solutions. But it's hours and hours because it's your business. You're the one who has to, especially at the beginning when you don't have any help. So I would say, yeah, just be prepared to, spend more and take more time than you ever thought you'd have to.
And then you enjoy the whole part of the journey, like, that's half the fun is building the business and figuring it out.
Right, right, exactly. You have to be into that because otherwise, my thing was always, "Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I'm not tech savvy." So but you learn as you go and you always find people to help you. There's always someone that you can call and say, "Hey, how do I do this?" I have a friend who's really she's a business coach. She's phenomenal. And she came to Peru. She called me up and said, "Hey, can I come to Peru?" And I'm like, "Of course you can come to Peru." She said, "I'll coach you for, if you just let me come and stay with you." So I said, "Of course," and she came and so she helped me a lot. So, but I had someone right in my own apartment to ask questions of, which was nice, but it's not always like that.
When you come across those inevitable obstacles and difficult things, whether it's in business or life, what's something that helps you move forward?
Well, for one thing, I just believe that I'm going to find the answer. I mean, I just believe that it's going to come about, and I don't try to push it too much because instead of getting frustrated that I have this problem, I say, well, tomorrow the right person's going to come along that's going to be the answer to that. Or tomorrow I'm going to find the right, you know, mastermind to go to or the right, you know, Substack article to read or whatever. It'll just come across. And I think just believing that and then letting that happen is how I go about it. I never really work when I'm stressed like that because I feel like then you're doing everything in the wrong energy and then you just have to do it again anyway, or it doesn't work out. So I always just say, okay, the right answer is going to come. And then I kind of sit back and wait for it, I guess.
I've learned over the years that there's always something coming. You do your part and
Yes,
the answer will
exactly.
come, and
Exactly.
it just happens, like, and so, yeah, don't be afraid to start, don't be afraid to continue. It'll work.
Yeah, that's like with Ignite Your Life where we post these little, we call them sparks to just get you to get out of your routine, go do something. And that's when you get those answers. And that's what I love about that is because it's like, go for a walk is good advice for a very good reason. Get out of your routine, go do something else. And the answer comes when you're doing something completely different. But when you're striving and you're like, okay, I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. It's so much more difficult to do.
How can people, get a hold of you and work with you?
Yeah. So I'm Laura at retreatsandtoursperu.com. So if you want to come to Peru at all, you can just email me there. And if you'd like to come on the trip, I can give you the link to that, to the registration page for that. It tells all about it.